Welcome back to Foundry. I'm Medrin with Flat Rock Gaming, and on this episode we have olumite issues that we need to solve rather quickly. But first of all, I need to get some flying fluid. Let's fill you up, take you out. Okay, so a lot of stuff is going to get screwed up if I don't have some olumite coming in here. So I read online that you can use a fracking tower with pump jacks to increase the output or to increase the efficiency or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to make xenoferrite plates. I'm going to try it and see what it does. Okay. So we need a tank, flooring, need to grab this. I didn't want to do that. Can I put them back in? Okay. Let's see. We got 486 conveyors. That should be enough. Okay, so we got the fracking tower. We have our clipboard. We've got power poles. We've got the 4 pump jacks from before. And a lot of stuff for pipes. So let's cop squat here on the tower thingy and see if we can locate a nearby thingy. So what we also need to do is make a bunch of these. So we need a bunch of steel beams. Advanced machinery parts are down here. We need 4 of those. And 4 transformers. A bunch of xenoferrite plates and wire. Need another thing of that. Bunch of xenoferrite plates. Come on. Alright, so we can do 74 power poles, 540 cable. Got... Did we make the transformers? Fracking tower base. I don't see the transformers. Okay, electrical components. Okay. Advanced machinery parts. Making sure I have everything. Before we go out there. I'm gonna grab more flooring. Because we need to. On our way out here, we're gonna check our grid. See what our grid is doing. Okay. Oof. Yeah, I'm not really liking that. Lava cave shafts. I really don't want to go through all that doing another geothermal. What does solar do? Oops, wrong one. Solar. There are advanced solar panels. There's regular solar panel. Large solar panel. 650 kilowatts. So we're going to research that one. What's burning in my ear? Oh. I heard... It's like, what's crackling in my left ear? There was something else I wanted to do. It's like pump jack efficiency or something. Large transformer. Transformer with a higher capacity. Don't really need that. Advanced steel making. Pump jack efficiency. Assembler 3. We'll get that queued up. Olumite barreling. Want to do that one. Heavy explosive charge, shape charge. Cleaning bot assembly. Why not? Assembly lines, we need to get that going. And let's do... freight elevator 3. Okay. Let's see. So I need... I want to go over here. I mean, this power system is like the main one. And the ignium is flowing, but it's not like being totally consumed yet. I want to look at my steam. I can't look at my steam because all my steam capacity is 200 liters. So I think... Okay. I am going to build a tank in here. gonna put a tank right over here. And see if I can capture the steam. Okay, so you're gonna come you're gonna come right down through here. Okay. Switch you to a four-way. Try to do this as painlessly as possible. Okay. I'll see if there's steam building. So there is steam building. So I could theoretically add some more of these without adding boilers. And then I'm not reducing my ignium supply. Okay. Alright, so you get a four-way there. You get one there. You get one there. You're a straight pipe up through there. You two. You two. You two. And then run a cable from that to there, to there, to there. Well, theoretically, boy, that is pretty nicely balanced right there. Actually going up just slightly. Okay. And that should have added a decent amount to our grid. Yep. We got a decent amount added to the grid. So what we need to do now is go over here. Go over here. We already have power going out here, so we might as well go to this one. And how many of these ships do we have? 4. So we'll just do this one. So we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 olumite reservoirs. I only have 1 fracking tower though. But I want to try that on the first one. See what it does. Okay. So we'll get our power line. Whoops. Get our power line ready to go. We'll go off the end of the mine that's out. I don't even know if these things are doing anything anymore. Yeah, they are. So we'll go off the end of this one and make our way right out to where the olumite thing is. Boy, some major clipping in that one. So A is right here. Kind of a junky one, but it's one nonetheless. And I also read that if you take this, yep, lower left side contents 8,631,000 crude olumite. So if we take a fracking tower, there is nowhere here that a fracking tower picks up. Need to be placed above the ore veins in a way to allow the drill to hit the vein. Yeah, see, those just won't work. Okay. Let's see, I need a bunch of pump jacks. So I need 4, 8, 12. I need 12 more. Okay. Put one there. One there. One there. One there. Did I use up all my pipes? I sure as crap did. Okay, so we also need one of these, which needs to be placed on. I did make the right one, right? Yes, okay. Needs to be placed on that, so let's put it out to like those little trees. We'll go from here. And out to like those little trees. We'll do that. Okay. Oh, let's see. So we'll go from, we're going to need a platform to put you on. Go from you up to there. And then put a transformer right there. Put this from there to there. Okay. And then we need to go from you to you, to you, to you, to you. Okay. And then we'll take this and we'll do like that sort of thing. And I don't have enough to do the frickin' tank. Okay, well, let's just run you out to there. Then we'll run you out to there. And we'll run you out. I think he only needs to go out one. Okay. Make an elbow for you. For you. For you. A four-way. For you. And we'll bring that one over here. I meant a six-way. And then we'll bring you from here over to there. And then we'll bring you, no. Bring you down to there. Bring you up. Bring you into that. Bring you into that. Okay. So that's that. And then we will bring you up. I think he just needs to do that. Yep. And then an elbow. Straight ones crossed. To there. This one is an elbow. There. No. Okay. So destination should be base refinery. Yep. Okay. So before I get too far away, I'm going to go back and get some supplies, make the tanks, grab a few more floors. Grab a bunch of steel beams to make more, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. There's a lava shaft right there. If I ever had to, I suppose I could drill down to the geothermal and pipe my stuff over, but I don't have fracking liquid. I'd have to carry fracking liquid over. Or not fracking liquid, ignium enriched water. Although, I could make ignium enriched water right here. Okay. Look at this place. This is awesome. It's quite the development. And it's not sprawling that big either. It's like I've got everything growing upwards. Alrighty. Let me come in here. Grab flooring. Go over here. Grab a bunch of steel beams. Yep. Okay, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Let's see. I've got almost 5,000 floor, 500 in some of those. Solar panels have been researched. Is that everything I need? I've got the tanks. Why do I have so many transformers? I must have had them in line to do something and just didn't notice them. I can't do that. I've got the 4 landing pads. Yeah. I think that'll do it. So come out here and put the tank on this one. That way it can build up supply while the ship is transporting. So he's cranking on up. Okay, so if I look at this, you can see that crude olumite just dropping. Okay, so A is done. Let's see what this one over here looks like. If he's on the surface or if he's below. He's on the surface. It's like half the size. But it's still olumite. Okay. So let's see here. I think my best bet for this one would probably be from right here out. So if I start you right there, go out that way. I'm gonna have to get underneath to get rid of him. Let's see here, see if it's big enough. Yep. Okay. And is he completely on flooring? Yes, he is. All right. So let me bring this one here. Let me bring this one out. Whoops, no. That's not what I want to do at all. Okay. I'm not really caring how this looks if things clip bad. Basically, once I'm done with them, I'm not going to be out here for a long time until I have to dismantle stuff. Oh, duh, I need to make power poles. Go from you to there. And then you're gonna come over here and you're gonna go down off the hill for the mining things. Alright, so let's make my life easier. Let's do this. Okay. Put the output that way. Let's go to you, to you, to you, to you. Alright. Doesn't really matter what they are. We're using a piece of pipe regardless. Okay, where's the... base refinery? Okay. He is loading with olumite. So we'll get rid of that waypoint. Then we'll come up here to tie into our power. And then take our power over to D and C, which we need C first. And it's mostly out of the rainforest stuff, so that should make my life easier. Machine inventory full. How is this thing looking since I'm here? Pretty low. Pretty low. Okay. So we'll go from you. Is that going to clip through the... I don't think it does, because it's not yellow. Okay, so C is the opposite side of the mountains. So we want to go... go to the mountain pass, I guess. So we'll aim for the pass. Come on, get off that thing. Don't care if you're clipping. Here, I'm gonna go down this way. so we can span this thingy. Hopefully. Ah, it's not quite enough. So I'll put one there, one over there. Okay. So I want to see if we put a pump jack up here. So it will not drill down through to get to the olumite. Okay, so we are at 96. So we'd have to go down. Uh, open config, add station, mine, 96. Okay, so, oops, 106, 107, 10, 10, okay, 105. 106, 110, 108, 107, 108 it is. Base refinery. I don't know why I always hit escape when I'm trying to get out of those things. Okay. I don't know why I was going to try to delete it, but I do have it backwards. Nope. I need this to come over here. Yes, that's why I was going to delete it. Because I need the thingy. Okay. So you come with me. It's right there. And right there. Okay. Alls I need is big enough to do a few pump jacks. Mining efficiency complete. Mining efficiency. Every completed research of mining efficiency, endless research, lets you generate more ore per mining action. Mining action means whenever an ore item is generated, imagine you have reached 50% for every second ore mine. Okay, so do I have... Why did it unlock that? What the heck did I research that just did that? I don't friggin' know. Because according to my thingy, it's still locked. Okay. So I need 4 of you to fit nicely in here. And then take this wire from there to there to there to there to there. Okay. These I'm just going to use T's. Don't really care if it's an elbow or not. Okay, so I should make some more of these. Okay, spacebar takes me up to right there. And then you come over this way. You come over here. I'll just send you down that way a little ways. Let's see. Okay. All right, he is loading. So this one is done. This one over here looks a lot nicer than that one. It's also deep in the frickin' rainforest. Wonder if I can see it from here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this one instead. This one just looks bigger. Okay. So we're going to take you, come up out of the hole, and we're going to fish our way through here. Clipping like crazy. Okay. What's up, dude? Alright, so I'm gonna guess. See, he's pretty shallow. Let's see, where did the elevator go? Head station. Mine. 20? 115? Alright, so Let's see, which way do blocks line up? Blocks line up this way. I could bring it right out here, but I'm not going to. I am going to do something a little different, and I'm going to take you Caught myself before I landed. Janky, but it's gonna work. Okay, so the pipe and stuff will run up this way, so we'll lay these blocks out in this fashion. Let's see here. We will need power going from you. Come on, get around the stupid trees. To you. I know this is janky, but this is how it's happening. Very janky, but it's done. Whoops, I went right past the friggin' missing building foundation. Where are you missing building foundation? Out on this side, I'm thinking. Probably all it was. Missing building foundation. Oh, probably right here. Okay, set destination. Base refinery. Okay, should be right on it. So we need power poles. Okay. So we got the cleaning bot ready to go now. Like we need it. We don't have enough already to do. Okay, last 4 pump jacks. Do one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. These guys need power. Okay, piping. Where the frig is the tank? Oh, it's gonna be over here. Duh. Okay. Okay, so you come over to there with an elbow. Then you come over here. Put the tank right at the end of you. And then we can come right out of the tank here. Right to you. Okay. He's loading. He's loading. All right. Let's see, where's my, there it is. Let's head back and see if this volume of olumite is, you know, one thing I do want to research is that stacking tower thing. Right here, modular storage tank. Okay, sorry. Had to pause quick for a second. So we want to go to olumite. And actually, on my way there, I'm going to check the grid status and make sure that adding these other things didn't strain it again. Oh yeah, we're fine. We are good. Look at this place. This is freaking awesome. I love that thing. Even if I don't use it, I just like looking at it. Oh yeah, look, we got 3 ships sitting there waiting to offload. Okay. So, that being said, I need to make storage to get these guys offloaded. Get them offloaded faster anyways. Okay, so I am going to come out here with a bunch of floor. I'll just stretch it right over to that one. Why not? And build like a bunch of tanks. Okay. And you know what? I'm just gonna build you on top of you. They're all gonna get removed as soon as I get that other research done. So I don't really care what it looks like. Well, not removed, but emptied. Okay. Yeah, that works much better. All right. So we have 0 issues with olumite now. Okay. How are our tanks over here doing? You're full. You're full of liquid fuel. You're full of low density olumite. Okay. So the last thing we did were these bars. Okay, so we were looking for assembly lines. This one I want to look up. Produce and visualize complex goods in multiple steps. There are multiple assembly line buildings which need to be placed in the right order. Automated throughput. Finish research and assembly line STEAM achievement. There are multiple assembly line buildings which need to be placed in the right order to produce the desired end product. You can imagine the system like a big conveyor belt. Require high voltage power and have power connectors, so you run a power line. The regular rail pieces either come with a power line connector or have one variant with and one variant without the power line connector. The assembly line start building is first building. You need to supply it with conveyor belts. With any item that starts with which is a robot torso in most cases. An assembler line producer is a machine that can perform a set task, configure the task on the screen panel depending on. Not all tasks are possible from the beginning. For example, an arm needs to be attached first before it can be welded. Rail pieces. You may chain all your assembly line producers together or use rail pieces in between. Those are filler pieces that move your products along like simple conveyor belts. There are many different pieces like straight pieces, curves, and slopes. Oh boy. Splitter and mergers allow you to branch and merge your assembly line. At the time of writing, this isn't yet required, but eventually different tasks will take different times and you'll have to adjust for that. Okay. Once the product has been fully assembled, it needs to go to the assembly line painter. Shipping pad, assembly line end. The final building of the assembly line is the shipping pad with assembly line connections. From there you get products. Your products get shipped to the space station for storage and selling. In case of misconfigurations in the assembly line getting stuck or generally uncertain, you can always walk up to the most forward robot and aim towards it. A tooltip will show you which next production steps are possible. Products can also be picked up from the assembly line the same way with belt items. Okay. So I'm assuming this opened up a lot of stuff. Line rail, line splitter, line merger, line start, line producer, line painter, logistics container, assembly line shipping pad, paint. We have to make paint. So we unlocked the olumite barreling, which should be a thing in here. Barrel filler. Robots, we got the cleaning robot. Okay. So we were working on nautical chassis, which requires the super alloy, the rubber, the glass, and high-tech machinery parts. So high-tech machinery parts required super alloy, rubber, and low-density olumite. So we need to get the rubber over here somehow, because the rubber comes out right there. Okay. Alright, so these are going to be ups. I'm going to go up with you. What's up with you? Turn that. Bring it over. I don't want to cover up the thingy there. These are downs. So you're going to go down right there. Oh God, stop snapping on other stuff. Okay, you're going to go across. To there. Turn there. Turn there. No, you're not. You're not going to do this. You're going to go down this thing. Freight elevator 3 has been unlocked. So now we're on the modular storage tanks. Yeehaw! You're going to go down this way, because the assemblers are going to need to pick up from you. Okay. So we have rubber. Then we have the super alloy. Okay. Machinery parts also take low density olumite. They're made in a fluid assembler. Okay. Fluid assembler. I wonder if a barrel filler unfills them as well. Okay, I'll do a quick message. Let's see, fluid assembler, did I make them? No, and I need more parts. I need more stuff. Might as well run and get myself filled up here. Looks like everything is backing up, which is nice. And I'll go get this question mark dude taken care of. Been a long time since we talked to him. And I'm seeing no ignium coming in on this line.
Great, the assembly line blueprints were acquired. Let's start building the assembly line together. It's going to be an exciting project. Agreed. If we get an assembly line to work, the possibilities are endless.
Okay. So now there's ignium coming, which is probably because a ship dropped off. Which has me kind of wondering, if there's no ignium coming here, is there ignium coming to my thingy here? Yes, there is. But not a whole lot. I wonder if I can... I wonder how many shipping pads that will support. Like if I could put 3 outbound shipping pads of ignium, because ignium is the main thing. I run out of ignium, this whole place is screwed. Because that's like all my power is coming from all that. Okay. One step at a time. Okay. Do I need anything else from any of these other ones? Polymer boards I could use a refill on. Yeah. Okay. I had an auction for all my my old winery equipment that just ended tonight. So I'm like slightly distracted with that. Okay. Electronic components. Um, I've got plenty of wire. I don't think I can. Oh yeah, I can put these back. Steel beams. Advanced mechanical components. Okay, so I need. I would really like to see about getting liquid handling, solid item logistics. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go put 2 more of those out there. I've got 380 of them. I got plenty of flooring. I'm just really nervous about running out of ignium. Who are you? Mineral rock. I'll take a ride with you because you're closer. I did the right ones, right? Start pads, yes. Destroy you. Destroy you. Destroy you. Destroy you, I don't need you. And then these other ones I will put in to the thingy madoo-jigger. This other stuff, I can put you into a bank. These components, I can put all this stuff into processors somewhere. Let's see, fuel rod casings, pipe is my stuff. This can go into storage. This can go into storage. Something was here. I gotta get more beams at some point too. Okay, this can go into storage. This can also go into storage, as well as that. And this. Okay. There's a lot of olumite reservoirs over here. Mineral rock. I can jump out. fly my way over to the ignium mine. I'll be able to tell easy enough if it can support. You can see my random power line down there. If it can support the landing pads, because the storage bin there should be packed full. There's also the ignium ore pocket that's mining over here, which helps with everything. I just want to get this resolved before it becomes a problem, because I have a feeling it's going to. Thank God, modular storage tank. Boy, can I store freaking olumite now. I wonder how big they are. Like, wide. I bet they're quite large. So yeah, I closed down my winery this past winter. Stopped producing everything. Put everything for sale on Marketplace. Let's see, that's the fracking liquid thing. I don't need to deal with that. Sold off everything I could for the better prices before letting everything fall into the auction. Yeah, everything here looks to be supplying still quite nicely. So let me see. Yep, they are packed full. I am going to not make any of those, I guess. I was going to make bigger storage. That's okay. That's okay. So we're going to go out here and just keep this thing going out as far as we need to. To get 2 shipping pads on it, if I can. Oh, please let it be enough. Should be enough. Where'd they go? Right here. Oh, come on. How many of them can I make? Oh, I can make a lot. Okay. Okay, so we'll see if he says if he's got missing foundation. Nope. Main base. Yes, I got it right. Nice. I like this. When you put them together, the railing disappears, so it becomes one unit. That is such a cool feature. Such a little detail, but it's so nice. Okay. So let's run down here. Okay, so we're going to do this like how? Um, I think what I'm gonna do is get rid of this, this, and this. Now I can put conveyors way inside of here. So if I take this one and bring you there, bring you down, all the way down to say there. And then split you off. One there. To that. Okay. One there to that. So that's the 3. That's an input. That's an input. That's an input. Okay. So then this one, if I put you there, I can run you to there, put you there, take a ramp going up, and I'm stuck. Bring you down. Doesn't really matter where I end them. You're a down. Bring you over to there. Bring you up to there. Put you there. Bring you up. Bring you down here. Bring you down. And bring you up here to that one. Okay. So I need to reconfigure all this. I don't think I want to get rid of that one. What are you getting rid of? Okay. So we'll take you, bring you out over here. Okay. Have you turn. Put a down. We'll get you guys kind of looking something like that. Let's see. I need 3 of those. I think 3. Where did they go? Right there. Okay. So I need you to be there. I need you to be there. You're going to come up and feed into this one. Okay. You are going to come up No. I'm gonna have to bring the other one into this one. So you're gonna feed into that one. I need another ramp. That one's gonna be a down. This is gonna be an up. You're gonna come right across to there. Okay. And then I'll bring this one over to there. Okay. And then I'll take you guys, put one there. No, I won't put you there. going to put you, I just need 6 right there. Panel, panel, panel. Okay. So these will be input and an output. This one will be input and an output. And then this one doesn't really matter. We'll do it there with I don't want to switch lanes. Actually, what I could do is I could get rid of this one, and make an input there and an output there, and then use those there. Lock this down a little ways. Okay. Let's see. Okay. All right. And we have ignium. And what I'm going to do here because this one is finite. Nope, this one is nothing. I need to do it on these guys. And priority goes to that side. Okay. So priority is feeding from this mine. So if this mine ever has a hiccup, this one will pick up. Because I don't want to expend this one completely. Okay. So is he filling up? I'm gonna ride back with him. That was close. Hey, puppy. What are you doing? You snoozing? Okay. So we're not getting all that much done that I planned on getting done. But, you know, nothing wrong with beefing up your back end. Let's see. got to make notes. Ah, no! Didn't want to do that. Well, we're almost there. I do want to get back here and check these vaults, because I bet these vaults are probably... See, there goes another ignium ship over. Yeah, see, there's two ships sitting there waiting. My problem will be is if my ignium vaults overload, then the ship will just sit there and slowly spit it out by consumption, while everything else struggles because it's sitting up in the air. But this guy looks to be like somebody else. This one is Technite. So these are my ignium ones. So far they're doing quite well. Let's see, I need some supplies because I am going to make those bigger. Let's see, need those. Need steel beams. Okay, and I'm going to make the big ones. Okay, so these sit on a what? These sit on a 4x4. Okay. So these here, theoretically, since both those outputs come over here, I could leave those right there. Build this up. I need one block right there. Give me one block. Thank you. I'll build this up. Need one more block back. Okay. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18, so I've got 6 spares, so I can do 2 squares between, 1 square at each end and 2 squares between. Okay. Was my math right? Yes. Okay. And they're wrong. Okay. And one more square back. Okay. All right. So I need an input, 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 output, output, output. these need input. And outputs. Okay. It's going to be a lot of ignium. So these will be some massive amounts of buffers. And I am going to speed these up. So if I come up here, I should so that goes out to there. Okay. That was 50 of them. So if I'm just going to make 50. What is he making? Where are these? Okay, so I've got 20 of them. I need advanced mechanical parts. You know what? I am just going to come over here and just going to take those 50. Come up here to the beginning of the conveyor. Alright, so that is pumping them right in. Just cranking them right on in there. So he's unloading Teknite. Or not Teknite, Teluxite. Appears as though we have an issue, Houston. We have completely full. I gotta go shut this mine down. Or set his fill percentage lower, if I can. Yes. Okay, so you're only gonna go at 25%. Okay. After we consume some of that crap. See, I was concerned about that before, and sure enough, that's what it did. Probably kind of lucky that I found it when I did, or I'd have an inventory issue. Okay, so you are unloading what? You are unloading tech. So the nice thing with this guy's got 4,000 ignium in him. I would imagine that's another ignium ship. Yep, here she comes. So that's all going to fill up into those things. I've got that screwed up. There's 2, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do I have someplace else that is rapidly consuming ignium that I can feed these over to? Is this one getting enough? This one isn't getting any. Why isn't this one getting any telexite? What's the hold up here? Okay. So that telexite supply is gone. Or not telexite, xenoferrite. Oh, brother. Feels like every other mission or every other recording we're doing like resource management of some sort. And I would imagine these guys are... Where the frig is... Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, everybody is completely too far away. Alright. Alright, so you're gonna have to come down. You're gonna have to come this way. Okay. Then you're gonna have to go one more over, I think. Okay. So I just have them down those back sides. Like that. Okay. This one shouldn't be too hard to fix. Or too annoying, I should say. Okay. Alright, so conveyor slopes up. 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 you're all going up, you guys need to come like this, like so-ish. These guys need to be... I'm gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4. Then these guys here, I'm gonna put 1 and 2. Okay, so you can come out, you can come out, you can come out, you can come out. Alright, I need to get these up to that level. Is that right, or do I need to go over one more? Okay. Power needs to come down. Okay, so 4 can come right here. Where is he? Right there? Okay. These are outputs. So 1 is right there. 1's right there. 1's right there. 1's there. 1's there. 1's there. Okay. Telex mine almost fixed. That's an input to go there. Alright. I think it's quitting time. The dog is whining like a mofo. It is snack time after all. No, she laid down with her back towards me. I'm getting shunned. Okay. I find it kind of odd that this xenoferrite is not moving. Well, I have the priority over onto that side. But see, this one should be feeding that other line between shipments. Should be coming out shortly. I see the boxes moving. And there it is. Okay. So xenoferrite. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this. I might have to add one more ship pad at the Xeno mine. Okay, there's some more coming down now. Yep, shipment arrived. Okay, so this is coming in now. Yep. Okay, so that's feeding that. Is the backup to keep that line full. we got all those. How are these guys looking? That's empty. Is this one full? Okay, that one's full. This one's getting there. I'm gonna go look over here and see if there's any need to speed up that conveyor, if there's any gaps anywhere. There are no gaps anywhere that I see. He goes over. These are both full. Okay, he just goes into there. Alright, so maybe I take a ride out there and shut down one of those pads and keep an eye on those containers. I'll shut down one shipping pad and see if those containers drop. Because I need that buffer in there. Those containers should stay roughly balanced, empty to full. Yeah, see, there goes another one. Heading on back. So at least I know for sure that 3 shipping pads will be enough ignium for whatever I need to do. Okay, so we are 800 and some meters away. What's up, robot dude? Trying to get this dog into a ritual of not going to bed at 7 o'clock at night. And I just sit here and keep ignoring her and ignoring her in the hopes that she will change her ways. Okay, so you're coming down on the first one. So I'm gonna shut you down. Whoa. Okay. Docked at target station. En route to target station. I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm gonna land here. I'll fly on my next recording before I start recording. Alright. Lots of fun today. Resource management. Got our ignium fixed. Got our olumite solution done. Fixed our impromptu xenoferrite issue. So yeah, it's a good day. We'll see you on the next one.